I am Slick Nick, the living legend of hair loss, your personal hairline hero, and of course, the red pill pusher of hair loss, which is becoming one of my favorite themes about this hair loss channel, which is the fourth most popular in the world on all the channels that exist on YouTube, the fourth most popular hair loss channel. And I'm the only one who openly pushes that red pill for you to realize you may go bald. You can try to stop it by taking drugs or getting a hair transplant, or you can embrace it and become more confident, which is what people actually want from you. They want someone who's confident and decisive and committed and more focused on other people than themselves. I love talking about being red pill. So let me go ahead and check out this comment that we received, just because, man, it really is, it reveals how much of a red pill that I really am. So I made a video called Hair Loss. Black pills are mentally ill. I am not able to help them. So I openly admit that if you identify as MGTOW or incel, which I can't use those words in the title, I will lose my ability to make money from my ads if I ever use those words in a title. But they'll let me get away with saying black pill, and amazingly, they let me say mentally ill. I'm amazed by that. But so far, I haven't been censored that. So when you start looking at the comments on that, you'll see someone called The Darkest Night. I'll read his opening comment. Quote, I feel you're taking the beta bucks option. Quote, oh, just wait until you're older and have money and status, then you'll get a good girl. Quote, end quote. Women don't care for these things as much as looks, especially when they can get those things themselves easily, end quote. And do people like that? I mean, again, there's black pill people who watch my channel. I don't know why. I mean, other than just to troll it. I think people who like to argue, typically it's a sign that they haven't figured out who they are and what they believe. And they tend to be younger people. They want to debate. Just like, and again, I've pointed out that most people who identify as black pill are also atheists. Now, that's not to say that if you're atheist that you're black pill, but I am saying if you're black pill, you're most likely atheist. And most atheists online, on videos, like to debate being their views. And ultimately, I think people who love to debate their views are people who haven't figured out what their views are. So they're trying to basically kind of go to war with someone who believes the opposite of them, sees things the opposite of them. Now, granted, yes, I push the red pill all day long to my viewers. But if you don't want it, it doesn't hurt my feelings and I don't become emotionally charged by that, I ultimately would say, well, why don't you watch somebody else's video? Don't watch me. Don't waste your time. You should have good time management. Don't waste your time watching my videos. You know what I'm going to say. And that is that people want someone who is decisive and confident and committed and more focused on others than himself. And that's what being red pill is all about, embracing boldness. So as we scroll down here, I'm going to look at what I had kind of responded. So this is my typical go-to response when I see that a new red pill has discovered I'm red pill. Let me say that sort of over. You know, I don't edit my videos because it's not worth it for me. YouTube rewards people like me who just crank out a lot of content that people are obsessed with. I don't have to care about the subject, and I don't, honestly. I don't care about hair loss, but it earns me a minimum of $500 a month as long as I feed that machine, that algorithm, which is quantity over quality. YouTube just wants me to keep making videos about what you're obsessed with, feeding that algorithm. They don't care that they're good videos. Editing my videos, waste of time. YouTube rewards me for making multiple videos a day, not edited videos with music and all that stuff, which I could do. I'm talented at doing those things. Watch my older videos and you'll see that I used to do that until I realized I made a lot more money not doing it by just being more conversational. That's what people are more engaged with. So after The Darkest Night left his very black pill response, this is what I say to black pills now. Quote, I don't respect you. You're black pill. I mean, that's the end of the conversation for me. I don't care anything you're going to say if you're black pill. I already know what you believe. So there's nothing in that for me. I'm done. Please move on and don't waste your time with my channel. To which he said, of course you don't respect me because I'm spreading the truth, beta bucks, which that got 2 of his fans to say thumbs up to that. And then I said, it's pointless for black pills to watch my videos. To which he said, because I need to keep pushing the truth. So, this is what I said. My viewers don't take you seriously either. I am selling hope and happiness. Two things that you admit you don't have. To which he said, hope and happiness don't exist, boomer. You're a millennial boomer. Maybe when you have kids and your son grows up, you'll see how superficial a lot of women are in younger generations. He consistently gets two people to like everything he says, so that means there's at least 3 black pills in the audience. I ended by saying, you serve no threat to my viewers. They're seeking hope and happiness. I sell it. You don't. So let me just close on that. And it's funny because this exchange, it's funny, multiple songs that I've written and released on this channel have been inspired by interactions I've had with viewers. So I do amazingly have an open mind despite being red pill and knowing who I am and what I believe. Conversations can lead to me understanding what I believe even more so, which I guess you could say is identity protective cognition, ultimately. But let me say this again. You serve no threat to my viewers. They are seeking hope and happiness. I sell it, you don't. So he's talking about truth. He wants to spread the truth to my viewers, which he thinks black pill is truth. And I think red pill is truth. People who are blue pill, people who believe that hope and happiness exist, but ultimately they have to obtain it through hair transplant or drugs to save their hair. You know, everyone has their own version of what truth is. But something that really separates me from black pills is that I openly acknowledge that hope exists and so does happiness. Now let's break down again what happiness means. It means that you experience pleasure, engagement, and meaning. There's a book called, I forget what the name of the book is, but anyway, I reference it all the time, and it has those ways to measure happiness. Black pill people admit that they're not happy. They admit they don't experience pleasure, engagement, or meaning. They admit that. I admit that I do experience those things. Despite what I don't have in life or what I do have in life, here's what it comes down to. And this is a quote from a Hallmark movie that my wife and I watched. Maybe she made me watch the movie. But I'm beta buck, so of course she made me watch the movie, right? Or I love my wife and I want to spend time with her. And if that means watching a Hallmark movie that I get a quote from that actually means something for me, here's the quote. The mother told the daughter, you can't chase happiness. You have to find it where you are. And that's what it comes down to for me being a red pill. I know that I have to find my own happiness. I can't chase it. And blue pill people try to chase it. They think they can become happy if they don't go bald. If they are able to keep from going bald, then they can be happy. And black pill people tend to not believe that happiness and hope can ever exist for them because ultimately they don't trust females or they believe they haven't been given a good enough lot in life. So it's like black pills don't believe that hope or happiness is obtainable. And then they look at the guy like me and think, well, I may be happy and have hope, but I won't have it forever because you can't trust women. So it's all doom and gloom for black pill. Blue pill people think that they can obtain happiness if they chase it. Red pill, I'm already happy because I found how to be happy. That's the differences between those. I sell hope and happiness, just like most atheists will admit to you, especially those who like to debate online. They'll say, that people who do believe in God, Christians specifically, they're selling hope. They're selling happiness. And I'll admit that in the end, let's say that nothing about Christianity was even real, it was all fiction. In the end, I think we did a pretty good job of becoming the most popular religion in the world that sells hope and happiness. I'd rather believe that hope and happiness exist more so than that it doesn't, or more so than it's something you have to chase. But I'm red pill, so of course I'm going to say that. Your comments belong right here.